and we're here with Autumn Buchsenschutz from Damon Women's Basketball this week. Autumn, thank you for your time, and how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. And it seems that the team is off to a great start this season, off to a 3-0 start, their best start since the 2012-13 campaign, already up to number 13 in the National D2 Sports Information Directors Association poll on the top of the East region once again for the third straight week. And we had the big win a couple weekends ago against Mercyhurst, and then the series sweep last weekend against Uville for a 3-0 start. 2-0 in conference. So I guess, just to start off, I mean, what has been the keys from this team so far, the first three games? Why has there been such a strong start, in your opinion?
Um, I think the biggest thing is that the whole team just instantly bought into what we were trying to accomplish. Like from our first practice, our coach brought us together and was like, given the uncertainty of this year, what do you guys want to accomplish? And she pretty much let us pick our goals, and our goals aligned with hers and the rest of the coaching staffs, and then everyone just bought into them, and we work hard in practice. We listen to them, and we just have completely bought in. So I think us wanting the same thing kind of helps for us to accomplish what we want to accomplish. And I think that's the reason for our strong start this year.
Yeah, with a strong start, the three-point shooting is there again. 11 three-pointers on Sunday, 11 in the first game against Mercier, averaging just under 10 per game so far. But it's really been the defense and the offense that has really uh, stood out to me so far. A lot of points off the fast break opportunities, a lot of points off of turnovers, second chance opportunities inside the paint as well. I guess where does this, and we saw it a lot last season as well, but you've been around the program now 4 years now. Where does this ball hawk mentality, if you will, where does that maybe come from among this team, and especially so far this year?
Um, our coaches always stress that we're a very versatile team. Kind of we can have a small lineup when we want to, we can have a bigger lineup when we want to, and just that we can pretty much work to our advantages. And especially this year, we have a lot of fast guards and actually fast posts. So it's we've been stressing full court transitioning and trying to push the ball to catch our opponents off guard. Because we've all in practice especially, we work on getting that ball off the rebound and just heading out, and everyone's running with us and trying to push the ball strong side or opposite. So I think especially this year, we just have a faster team. So we're trying to use that to our advantage with the transitioning and just a sprint off of the rebound kind of offense.
Definitely, like the old outlet pass, and then just trying to keep it moving forward. I mentioned, early on, I've watched you the past couple of seasons doing the broadcast with Mike, and I want to say, I guess the word selfless is the best way to describe your style of play. Even on Sunday, coming off the bench early in the first half, getting that spark, and helping grow that lead into halftime. You've had a lot of clutch moments down the stretch as well. I guess where has that selfless mentality coming from you, and doing what's best for the team? Is that a fair observation for how to describe your play?
Um, I would like to say yes, because I don't know. I just have a ton of trust in my teammates, and getting them their shots is probably more important for me to have my shots, because I don't know, as a point guard, I like to think that I'm the distributor on the court. I get things going, and then I'm putting it in their hands to finish the play, kind of. And I don't know, I just have so much trust for my teammates, so it's very easy for me just to pass the ball off and be like, okay, that's definitely going in. Like for anything, getting into the post or getting to a shooter, or just off of transition, throwing the ball ahead of me, I can trust that my teammates are going to catch it and they're going to finish a play. So
Definitely, and that has gone back to your days growing up in Fort Allegheny, Pennsylvania. I guess how would you describe your time growing up, being a basketball player in Fort Allegheny, and how did Damon College specifically come on the radar for you? This school up here in Amherst, New York.
my high school basketball coach actually brought up Damon to me, and since I grew up in such a small area, I kinda wanted a small college to go to as well, and I also wanted to leave Pennsylvania, so he saw Damon and he thought it was perfect for me, so I came on a visit, and I talked to Coach Banker, and I went around the campus, and the way Coach Banker was describing how she coaches and, like, the team environment, it was perfect for me. It was like a family environment, like, very close-knit, and then the school itself was very small and close-knit as well. So, like, Damon's probably the perfect option for me coming from, like, Port Allegheny, Pennsylvania.
Definitely, and this have the 4 years been what you've been anticipated so far?
100%. Like, each year, our team gets closer and closer, like, especially this year, like, granted, like, the COVID thing has slowed down, like, our team bonding, but we've all gotten so close to each other in just a short amount of time of being around each other that we just have automatic it was like automatic chemistry, to be honest with you.
So this weekend, Autumn, as you know, we're going back to Gannon, which is about, like you told me, an hour away from where you grew up in Port Allegheny. And it's the first time that Damon has faced this team. Their coach, Cleve Wright, came back now. It's his second year of his second stint. Um, but this is an interesting matchup because the last time we faced them, November of 2018, and Damon went on an 11-0 run in the last 4 minutes of the contest. It was you with the go-ahead game-winning three-pointer for the 58-52 win. I guess, what do you remember about that game, and what is it? Was it nerve-wracking that time going back and playing in front of maybe your family or anything like that, going back to Pennsylvania?
Um, it was a little nerve-wracking, but it also was kind of, like, comfortable because I did have a lot of family members that were able to make that trip there, so it was kind of like playing at home again, so it felt very comfortable to me to play there. But what I remember from that game is that Gannon is a very, very tough and talented team. Like, they have versatile guards who can post up our guards, but they also can come out and shoot. So it's just we just have to learn like the scout and like personnel and learn how to capitalize on their weaknesses and like make our strengths like outshine theirs. So I do remember that they're a very tough team and it won't be easy, but I have a feeling that with our preparation that we have a very good chance.
Yeah, definitely. And has there been maybe since that game, Autumn, how have you grown, and maybe how this team has kind of grown since that game back in 2018?
I'd say we've all grown with like chemistry because that was first year that we had like kind of a big lineup change because a lot of seniors graduated. So that year we had a big incoming class. So we were just all getting to know each other. And now like 2 years later, we've grown together tremendously and we've experienced a lot. We've played together. And so just chemistry, like we flow so much better now and we're able like to know what each other can handle. So I think we just work a lot better together now.
Definitely. So Friday night at 6 p.m. Down at the Hammer Mill Center, and then back here Sunday, Lumsden and Damon against Gannon. Autumn, we thank you for your time and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.